Yo, what is going on, you slackers? Welcome back to another episode today, another Rocket League Market Watch Monday, and this week, continuing, with every week we always got a theme. This week's theme is going to be all about car bodies, and the first one I want to focus on right here is the White Octane. Now, of course, we all know the White Octane is probably the most popular painted car body in the entire game, and this thing's been on kind of a roller coaster of late. I've gone through a couple within probably the last, I don't know, 7 to 10 days. I've probably gone through 4 of these myself. But let me take you back here to January 7th. They were 64 to 71, and that was kind of, that was a low point. And I remember having 2 around this point because I picked up one for about it was like a 66 key offer, and then another one for 68 key offer. So I got some pretty I got it for a low price, compared to what it is right now. But I ended up getting a couple more a few days later when they jumped up to price. Like, we'll go, what's the date today? 22nd. So about a week ago, yeah. So we'll go to January 15th roughly. They were 69 to 70. I know, what's the app? Gamerlink. I use that for trading a lot. A lot of people on there, plus the Rocket League Garage, were asking for like 80 plus key offers. And I was thinking, that is crazy. Why are you asking for 80 keys? When I'm looking at the thing, and at the time they were like, the highest I seen was like 75, but this thing just kept going up. So this thing is crazy. I mean, go back just a couple weeks, it was 63 to 70, and then it just kept rising. It took a small dip there, but it's back up to currently, and it's kind of been flattened out over the past 3 days. So 70 to 77 is what these octanes are sitting at. And my boy Bubba, I actually watched him do a great trade. Ended up trading, what was it, the White Wonderments, and 10 keys for a White Octane, and then he flipped that White Octane, I believe. Maybe, no, I think he still has a White Octane actually. But you know what? White Octanes are crazy expensive right now. If you want to get in on this, go ahead. Sell yours right now. You can put it up. Just ask for like offers. You can get some crazy offers. I actually had one guy, this was last weekend, keep in mind. But I had one guy offer me 2 heat waves. What was the other? Parallax. There's 3 black markets, but the Parallax I believe was Victor certification, because the heat waves weren't. So I got 2 heat waves, the Parallax Victor. I think it was a white DT5 and like 12 key offer for it, and I was really thinking about that. I ended up trading it for something else. I don't remember. I do kind of regret not taking that trade at the time, because that was a really good trade. But it is what it is. It's in the past. But yeah, White Octanes are going crazy right now. Very expensive for a car. So if you have one of these and you want to, test the waters, go on to Gamerland, go to Rocket League Garage, wherever you trade, just put it up that you have it and see what kind of offers you can get, because you never know. Actually a lot of people are willing to overpay to get this thing. So hey, if you want to try for it, put it up there, see what you can get. I urge you to do it. It's fun, so give that a try. But yeah, that's the White Octane. So a couple other Octanes here that I see floating around that a lot of people are liking. Let's see. We got to go down to the Octanes, don't we? What is one? The gray one. Can my computer go down, please? Come on. I'll do it myself then. All right. So painted cars. There we go. So Octane, the gray one. This thing has seen a very slight increase in price recently. For the longest time, they're 4 to 5. I mean, gray in some form of capacity, they look white. So, I mean, I can see where people are coming from. But like the longest time, 4 to 5 keys. Then they shot up very briefly, 4 to 6, went back down to 4 to 5, but now they're back up since January 17th. So that's almost a week ago. They've been at a solid 5 to 7 for the gray ones. So if you're holding on to the gray one and you're, I don't know, waiting to make a little profit off of it, now's a good time. 5 to 7 keys. Like, hey, even if you bought it for 4 and you've been sitting on it for, I don't know, say a couple weeks or a month or something like that, bought it for 4, you could probably sell it for 6 to 7 keys right now. You can get something good. If you want, go ahead and get yourself a black market. I don't know, a Hext or a Parallax or Spectre or something like that. Something, whatever. It's your choice if you want to sell it or not. But hey, gray Octanes are up in value right now, 5 to 7 keys. So yeah, that's something that you should keep your eyes on. And the other Octane I wanted to go over was, I've had quite a few of these just kind of come through my inventory in the past week, just as kind of like a little item, and then I flip it for something else, you know. The other Octane that I've seen is pretty hot lately. Where did the cars go? Octane is the green one. Forest Green has been a solid. We'll click on it real quick. Sorry, I'm getting a cold. I can tell it. It's like the very beginning of the cold too. Like right when you're like, oh, I know I'm getting sick. But hey, it is what it is. But no, Forest Green Octanes are very hot. It's a good color. It looks good. You can do a lot with it. But yeah, 2 to 3 keys. I mean, I guess there's really no news except that Forest Green Octanes are pretty hot. So yeah, if you got one of those, it's a nice little item to have in your inventory. All right, moving on to some other vehicles here. Let's go to the newest car in addition to the Rocket League universe, which is the Imperator, Imp, the DT5, whatever you want to call it. So we'll go to the most popular color, which is obviously going to be titanium white. Now this thing has dropped a lot. So part of me, going back to the white Octane trade I was telling you about, like the 2 heat waves, the Parallax, the white DT5. Now, at the time when I did, when that trade was offered to me, these things were about 15 keys, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't take it, because if I was sitting on it for the longest time, I would have lost value immediately. Because look at this, January 11th, the last time when they were at their highest point, for at least this month, 13 to 15. So hey, that's still pretty good. I think at the time is the second most expensive car, right behind the Octane, and just ahead of the white Endo. But then it just dipped 10 to 12, and then it kind of flattened out at 10 to 12, took a tiny dip, and again it dips here about 4 days ago here. I hate having a cold. Colds are the worst. But hey, January 19th, it started going down to 8 to 10. So if I would have taken that stupid, well, it wasn't a stupid deal, but if I would have taken that deal back about a week ago or so, whenever they were, yeah, January 11th, a couple weeks ago, 10, 11, 12 days ago, whatever it was, if I would have taken that and I couldn't have sold it right away, I would have lost a lot of value. I would have used valuing it at 15, and if I would have sold it for its highest point today, I would have lost 5 keys just like that. It's partly why I didn't do the trade, is because of the DT5, and I knew that it was probably going to keep falling a tiny bit. I'm glad I held off, but hey, DT5, if you want to sell this thing, you know, because it's white, somebody's going to want it, put it up now. This thing is gonna, I mean, I can see it kind of flattening out at like 10 being the absolute most that it's worth, but I can also see it falling down to about 6 to 8 range. So this thing could probably fall another 2 keys, and then it'll probably flatten out from there. So just keep an eye on that one if you have a DT5. If you want to get rid of it, now's the time. Still try to get rid of it now so you can get at least double-digit key offers, or maybe just keys in return. So yes, I urge you, sell the titanium white Imperator DT5 immediately. If I had one, I'd be up on one of these websites, GamerLink, wherever. I'd be selling this thing. So you guys should be doing the same thing. Unless you like it, then go ahead and keep it. That's all fine. But I'm just saying, in terms of selling, if you want to get rid of it, now's the time to do it. Some other Imperators. I'm going to call it the DT5. We're just going to make it simple. Other DT5s, which one was it? Yeah, the gray one. And again, gray closely resembles white, you know. So I can understand. It was 1 to 2, and then since the white one started falling, this one is starting to rise just a little bit. But for the longest time, 1 to 2 keys, and now it's up to 2 to 3. So hey, if you were able to get a DT5 for, I don't know, 1 key, you can double, yes, double your entire investment. 2 keys, maybe even 3, maybe. But hey, if you were sitting on one and you want to get rid of it, now's a good time. I mean, it's hit a little peak and you want to cash in, go for it. I would. If I had a gray one, I'd be like, yo, hey, somebody hand me 2 to 3 keys and it's yours. Take it right now. Get it while it's this low. You know, that's what I'll tell people. You know, hey, it's low and it's gonna start rising. Pump the brakes. Pump your brakes. They're not gonna go too much higher. Maybe 4 at most. Maybe. But no, gray ones are 2 to 3. Let's also go to some of the other white ones. I think the no, it wasn't the Jaeger because that one's pretty much been like solid. What was the other one? Was it Sentio or Animus? Well, they're both kind of janky. There we go, the Mantis. That's the one because I picked this up in my 20 for something to series. Again, spoiler, sorry. But this thing was 4 to 5 for the longest time. It did see a tiny bit of a spike, and then it's trying to find its like groove right now in the price trends, which is you know, it can be tricky when you're trying to sell one of these. So when the price is just going up and down like a roller coaster, you know, you can't really settle on one thing. Like, hey, no, this is a solid 5 keys. Well, no, this guy just sold it for 3, blah, 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 you know. So this thing is tough to sell, or not tough to sell, but it's tough to pinpoint an actual price right now. I mean, hey, they're going for 5 to 7 right now, and it's been that way for a couple days. So the trade I made, again, spoilers, sorry, but I ended up getting mine for 4. If I could sell, I actually have mine up online right now for 5, and I'm just to see if I can make any profit on it. But I don't think I have any biters yet, and it's been up for a few hours. So if nobody wants it, that's fine. Happy to keep it. But hey, White Mantis right now is up slightly to 5 to 7. So yeah, you got one of these. Go ahead, throw it up online. See what kind of offers you can get. People are always looking for titanium white cars. You know, in my opinion, they look the best. They look the cleanest. Now, maybe you just like I don't know. If you like the red or the green or the blue, the gray one, whatever it might be, go ahead, go pick it up. It's your choice. It's your car. Do what you want with it. But the white one to me looks the best. Looks the cleanest. And yeah. So I think okay. Back to the Endo. The Endo's kind of been on a roller coaster thing a little bit of late as well. For the longest time, you can see it was 10 to 12. It has spiked recently as high as like 13 keys, but that's still a bit high. And then it, you can see here, it dipped down to 10 to 12 again, back up to 11 to 13, and then it's back down to 10 to 12. It's probably going to continue doing this dance, you know, people trying to get, I don't know, say their dream car or an early dream car. You know, Endo's, you know, a great way to go in my opinion. This was actually when I was building my first actual kind of show-off kind of car, you know, where I was putting together all my cool things that I had. I went with the white Endo, and I absolutely loved it. Ended up getting rid of it, but yeah, man, it's just a great car. It looks, the design is awesome on it, but Endo, so many good memories. But no, this thing's been doing, you know, a little bit of roller coaster for price point. So 10 to 12 right now. Don't sell it for less than 10. You could try to ask for 13 because, you know, somebody's trying to build that their first decent, you know, great looking car. You know, white Endo is a great way to go. So yeah, you got the white Endo. I don't know. Somebody might be willing to bite it at 13. You never know. You never know. But yeah, Endo 10 to 13. Minimum maximum range right there. So yeah, there you go with that. There's another Endo. I think that was kind of doing a weird little dance. Where is this thing at? Which one was it? Was it the red one? No. Was it? No, it wasn't the pink one, was it? Or was it? Maybe it was. Hold up. I don't do research. I don't write this stuff down in advance, and I really should. Wasn't the green one? No. Purple? No. Maybe it was the. Oh, it was the sky blue one, because it was just kind of like wavy a little bit. I mean, like, sky blue Endo. I'm a sucker for sky blue. I've said this a lot, and I will say it again in the future. Sky blue Endos are. I've never seen one, actually. Now that I think about it, I've never seen one. But, you know, just imagine, you know, the paint trim on it, sky blue, right around the windshield, you know, the trim of the car too. Just, oh, they look great. I kind of want to get one myself right now. I don't know. You know what? I'll figure that out after this. But hey, sky blue Endo, you know, they're 3 to 4. Then they dip a little bit, you know, but they bounce right back. Again, they try to dip again down to 2 to 3, but look at that. It bounce right back to 3 to 4. So if you actually have one and somebody's trying to, you know, buy it from you for 2 keys and they're like, no, this thing's only 2. No, this thing is 3 to 4 keys. So don't sell it for less than 3. But don't really ask for more than 4 because it's not going to go higher than 4. It ain't gonna go higher than 4. I'm telling you that right now. So, yeah, sky blue endo is sky blue is just a great looking color in my opinion. I'm a sucker for it. But no, I wanted to get the sky blue endo in there real quick because a lot of offers I seen on the Rocket League Garage were asking, like, and this is just in the past 2-3 days, they've been asking for the sky blue endo. I'm like, why is there so many sky blue endos all of a sudden? And, you know, I mean, I seen it. I seen the price. And I'm like, it's not really shooting up in price. It's kind of been staying there. So, I don't know. If you're one of the people that wanted a sky blue endo, there you go. 3 to 4. Don't take any less or don't ask for any more either. But there you go, 3 to 4. And, you know, they got the good old classics. I love the white Merc. You know, just anything white is really solid. Looks like the Animus, or not the Animus, the Sentio right here has dropped slightly. This thing was, what, 5 to 6, was it? No, 4 to 5. 4 to 5 for a long time, and now it's doing the little roller coaster thingy. But, you know what? Solid point right here is probably between 3 to 5. If you can, if you want to sell yours, you'll probably have a better time trying to sell it for 4. And if you really want to be generous, sell it for 3. But no, I think 3 to 4 is going to be a very fair price point for it, because Sentio is not the greatest, or not the best car in terms of competitiveness. Don't get me wrong, Sentios still look really good. Still look really good. But in terms of just, if it's just a car you like, you know, go ahead, put an offer out there for 3, 4. I wouldn't recommend buying this at 5 because it's only going to lose value. This thing is not going to shoot up. I know it was 4 to 5 for a long time, but this thing will probably drop to 3 to 4. So if you want the white white Sentio, pick it up for 3 to 4. You can try to sell it for 5 if you have one. Good luck doing that, but this thing is probably going to drop down to 3 to 4 at most. So yeah, there you go with the white Sentio. And I think that is it. This is probably shorter Rocket League Market Watch Monday, but I want to go over the Octane for the most part because that thing has been crazy in price. So yeah, if you got Octane, the white one, just put it up online. Just say you want offers. Just see what kind of offers you can get. Sometimes you can actually get really good offers. People are willing to overpay for them. So yeah, go ahead and try that out right now again. Did I even say what the current price was? I don't think I did. If I did, current price, Octane 70 to 77. You could try to be that person and try to get the 80 plus key offer. Don't get me wrong. People will pay for it. People will give you 80 plus key offers for it. I'm not saying 80 keys, but 80 key plus offers. They will give you it. So if you want to try that out, go for it. But then trying to get one back could be a little bit of a pain. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this week's Market Watch Monday. I don't know. Do you guys like the face cam? I'm going to start doing these for the Market Watch Mondays. I don't know. I think it's a nice little touch. So, yeah, if you guys like it, I don't know. Tell me. If you don't like it, I'll remove it. Am I that ugly? Maybe. I hope not. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching as usual, and we will catch you guys on the next upload. Peace out, everybody.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.